Hey guys, we're on Australian Survivor Season 9, Episode 10. Last time we had Sophie getting voted out. Um, Almost unanimous vote. They sort of tried to split the vote on Khan once again to sort of flush his idol. Didn't work. He's keeping steady and he's keeping that idol. All right, so we come to this episode, and now that Amy's gone, the tribe dynamic is sort of split, and now, well, it's not really split. They kind of playing buddy buddy a little bit. Uh, Nina is trying to align herself with a lot of the strong guys to use them as a shield, because when merge comes around, all the big targets are going to be all those big guys. Me personally, I wouldn't go after the big guys when merge comes around, because they'll always be a target. The bigger threats would be the most social players, the ones that will always have the majority of the votes in their hands, or a bigger threat. But people play the game based on superficial things like that. So it is what it is. On the blue tribe, Jesse is trying to make a big move, and he's trying to get out Benny. So he's trying to set all the cards in play. He's trying to set everybody to be voting towards Benny. We're going to see how it goes. I think because of the food situation, Benny's also been getting on people's nerves because he's one of the bigger guys. So like being hungry can't be comfortable for him. So he's complaining a lot and he's getting a lot of people's nerves, but mainly they want to get rid of him because he's one of the bigger, stronger guys, which doesn't make sense at this stage in the game. It makes more sense like the red tribe is doing, to keep the bigger guys until the merge, where they'll be the immediate targets. But Jesse wants to, there's always one, well, there's at least a couple that wants to take out anyone that is a bigger physical threat than them, which doesn't make sense, because then you become the biggest physical threat. And the same reason you got rid of that person is the same reason other people are going to get rid of you. I'm just saying, it's not a good move to be physical around a bunch of players that are not. They have more votes than you. The weaker players are always going to outnumber the stronger ones. Doesn't make sense to keep them. I'm just saying. Even if you feel threatened by someone, you're better off keeping them around because there's less of them as opposed to the other people. All right, so we're going to go to the reward challenge. I believe the reward challenge was for salad and Italian bread. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be excited about that on a game of Survivor. I would want more of a meat sort of situation, but hey, it's food. Food is food. All right. Let's get to it. Challenge looks like this. All right. They're going to slide down this water slide down here, collect a ball over here, and then go and shoot it on a hoop, a basketball hoop that's over in that area over there. As you can see, the different colors right here. What they've done is split up the two tribes into 4 groups in order to sort of have the possibility of an inter-tribe reward sort of situation. So the pink and red are going to be the 2 groups from the blood tribe, and the blue and the light blue is going to be the 2 groups from the blue tribe. All right. Okay. Hold on. Get your little. Right here is what the hoop looks like. See, there's a basketball hoop over there. They get the ball, they run down here and take a shot over here to score a point for their respective group. All right. Hold on. In the end, the two, You see right here. Hold on. Right. In the end, the two groups that won was the pink and red, which is from the same blood tribe. They've been on a tear, just winning reward challenges. So this this is no different. But something else happened, as you can see right here. This is Nina. Nina is about to sprain her ankle right now. As she goes down, she's going to land right on her foot and sprain her ankle. Yeah, she's, you see her right there, still trying to go for the ball, but she's limping really bad. So they had to call in the medic to see what's wrong with her. It seemed like a simple sprain. So they kind of, the doctor checked it out and then had her just sort of put some weight on it and see if she's going to be all right. She seemed all right. She seemed like she could stand a little bit. She just couldn't put too much weight on it. All right. So they, since the whole red team sort of won the challenge, hold on a second. They're also in a good position to win the next challenge as well. It's the same thing with the last one. See right here, as they're going to the reward challenge, Mark is carrying Nina on his back, which she can't really put pressure on her feet, on her well, her foot. All right. You can see that's what the reward challenge looks like: salad, bread, butter, and of course some drinks. Not a very exciting meal when you're in a challenge like that, but in a game where you're starving a lot, any food is good food, you know? I personally would have been disappointed, but can't really decide. So we have a situation right here where these three are talking and they're discussing the possible reward or hidden advantage that might be hidden at this reward challenge. And they're talking about hopefully one of them finds it instead of someone else. Someone in the alliance finds it. So they're all talking about that, looking around to get a advantage right there. All right, they're all looking around, but Mark was the one that spots the clue. You can see him here, sneakily acting like he was putting on a shoe, but reaching into the potted, the plant right there, the little thing, potted plant, and finding the clue right there as he's pocketing in his hand. And he's about to put it in his shoe and put it on and hope that and he pretty much believed no one saw him except Jordy saw him do it. And afterwards asked him, "Oh, did you find anything?" He said no, even after they just discussed one of them finding it. So he was trying to be sneaky and keeping it to himself because he knows even he himself is targeting people because they have advantages. So he's thinking, as long as if I have an advantage, I don't want anyone to know about it because that would just bring me a target. Jordy knows he has it, played it very smooth, just asked him the question. He said he said he didn't find anything. Jordy didn't even press him. So he doesn't even know that anyone knows about it. And Jordy's just keeping that in his back pocket. Smart gameplay. He's very under the radar and very good at this game. And I'm very surprised, man. I'm gonna have to bump him up to my favorite now because Jordy's really playing the hell out of this game. Just an ultimate sneaky player, and I like it. Mark is playing sneaky, but he's messing up a little bit. He's sort of all over the place. A lot of people seem to trust him, just like they do Sam. but he's just the way he votes and the way he moves in this game. To me, doesn't seem trustworthy, but doing what he's doing. All right, so as they're at the reward challenge, the doctor comes back to go and check on Nina one more time to see what's going on, checks her foot, and decided to take her in for an x-ray to see what's really going on, just to be safe. All right. All right. So they get to the immunity challenge, and yeah, get to the immunity challenge, and as you can see here, Nina shows back up, but she's in crutches and she has this boot on her leg because there was a fracture in her leg, so she cannot continue on in the game. But the team is going to continue on with the immunity challenge. Right away, I'm thinking probably there's going to be like a tribe swap situation like there was with Sophie, since someone is pretty much getting removed for medical reasons. All right. All right, so it's very disappointing. Nina is sort of getting taken out of the game because of this situation, because of this medical situation, rather than getting voted out. She was doing pretty well. So it's sort of disappointing, but I'm happy to see her go because I think she would have been a threat to some of the stronger players that I really wanted to see go far, like Jordy and Josh. Jordy's very sneaky. Josh is very out there, but he has the trust of a lot of people, and his social game is very tight, and a lot of people trust him. All right. So the challenge looks like this. This is the immunity challenge. All right, you see down here, where do they start? Yeah, I believe they start down here. They race through here. Everyone race through this little area here, the water. Then they get over here, and then someone stands on top of this little platform there, and the rest of the tribe carries it through this area. And over here, I believe they have to toss a monkey's paw into a little metal grate on top of this bar top here, and then pull it down to release a ladder, I believe. And then they crawl. Then the person they carry the platform over here, and the person on the platform climbs up there and then releases a bunch of sandbags for the team. Then the person climbs a rope back down onto the platform. They move the platform down here. They set it up on this stage right here. That's when they flip it around, because it is actually a catapult. They flip it around. Someone else gets on the platform to shoot the catapult, while the rest of the team holds up the catapult so that the person can shoot. And they have to shoot down these letters over here to spell out their tribe name. All right. And another thing that's part of this challenge, they not only win immunity, but the winning tribe also wins an advantage in the game. All right. See right here what they're playing for? That's the immunity idol over here, and this is the advantage that they're going to win right here. Get a little close up on the catapults. As you can see, the little catapult there, and you see the wooden beams hanging out on the side. That's where the rest of the tribe is going to be holding it up. All right. As the first part, they're just racing through the water. crawling through these little obstacles right there. All right. This is the second part. There's going to be a bunch of hay bales stacked up here. They have to remove the hay bales first, and then they can carry their platform through. I mean, as you can see from that picture, the Blood Tribe is already in the lead. All right, except when to get to this part, where they have to throw the monkey paw through this here in order to pull it down. But as you can see, is brother Jordy versus Jesse, and Jesse gets it first. So giving the Blue Tribe a huge lead. I think they get all the way to the end before the Red Tribe even gets this part. All right, that's the Red Tribe in the lead there. I mean, the Blue Tribe in the lead. He's already climbing up the platform and he's getting all the sandbags. All right, as you can see here, the Red Tribe is just finally get the monkey paw through the bar, while the Blue Tribe, the Water Tribe, is already all the way over there, already shooting at their targets. All right, but they had a bunch of misses. It's Khan shooting for the Blue Tribe, and he's missing a lot. All right, but then the Blood Tribe finally shows up, and the one shooting for them is Josh, and he starts hitting targets almost immediately. All right. And ultimately, they were able to pull it out, and let's see what the targets look like. So what the targets look like, you can see it standing up there. When they hit it down, it will come down and spell out the letter. So you can see the Red Tribe already has 2 letters going. They're about to get the third, and then they have that last one there. No, well, third, they have 2 more, I believe. They have the B and then the D at the end there. All right. All right, in the end, Blood Tribe wins. All right, they get the immunity and the advantage. All right, we go back to the Water Tribe back at their base, and Jesse's immediately put into action, and he's trying to get Ben out. He's making Ben feel comfortable, feel like everything is good. Everyone is talking. Even Khan is in on the plan, and he even suggested that they should split the votes. They should tell Ben that they're splitting the votes between Mel and himself. Well, not Mel, Melissa, the other twin, between Melissa and himself, to flush his idol. He suggested that himself. So Jesse's telling everyone the plan. He's talking to everybody because this is going to be his big move. But then Croc has a good relationship with Ben, and he tries to flip it last minute. He's talking to everyone. He's like, why aren't we actually going after Khan to get rid of his idol, or sending him home with an idol? And everyone is sort of agreeing. Jesse noticed that everyone is having a lot of conversations. He goes to talk to Croc about what's happening, and Croc tells him he's probably going to be voting for Khan because he has a good relationship with Ben. Jesse gets nervous about it. He's like, his plan is falling apart. But we get to the tribal. All right, and the Blood Tribe is there as well, watching in on the tribal council. They immediately go to vote. They don't even get to deliberate. They immediately have to go and vote someone out. The votes come up. I thought it was going to be different. Khan didn't play his idol, but in the end, we had one vote for KJ. I don't know who did that. That was weird. 3 votes for Khan and 5 votes for Benny. And Benny's pissed off about it. But of course, there's another part to this, which what I'd expected. Instead of it being just a tribe swap, the blood tribe now gets to vote to steal a player from the other tribe, but they can only choose out of the 3 people that got votes. All right. So immediately Shay wants to get Benny onto their tribe, which I think would be a smart idea, because then they would have most of the big guys on their tribe, which will allow them to decimate the blue tribe even more. And they'll just have a majority of alliance coming into a merge. But they have family members on the other tribe, and they don't really want to do that. So it's one of the complications of the game. KJ, who doesn't have any real alliances on that tribe, she wants to go over there as well. She wants to go over to the blood tribe because she knows a lot of people from that tribe, because that's who she started the game with. And they also considered Khan because he has an idol. They can get that idol over on their tribe. Better for them, but I don't think they will do that. They wouldn't bring a threat over to their tribe. They just wouldn't do that. But they made it seem like they would. All right, but ultimately they voted, and the person they chose is KJ. So KJ got the switch. Let me see right here. The other tribe chose KJ, and she got to go over to the blood tribe. Benny's pissed. He doesn't trust anybody. Khan, he received some votes. Now, I don't know what he thinks about it. He seems rather calm because he still gets to keep his idol. And I don't know why he still trusts his team. But I think because he suggested that they split the votes between him and Benny, he's not worried about it. But he should be. He really needs to start worrying. But I guess if he did that and people know he's worried about them, he would lose whatever loose alliance he has. But he really should, just in the back of his mind, realize that the people that he's working with are not with him. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now, the next episode, Benny's gonna be pissed. We'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be very interesting, and especially since Croc kind of wanted to work with him. I don't know what he can do. I don't think he can get the numbers on his side, unless he finds an idol. Croc happens to have an idol. Him and Chrissy have an idol, but Chrissy voted to get rid of Ben, and he knows it because he saw her handwriting and he recognized it. Croc didn't vote to get rid of him, but they're kind of together. So we'll see how that goes. There's going to be a lot of drama next episode. So till next.